Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. The NFL is finally back. We've got a nice little promo code for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The code is NFL20. We are talking Jets and Bills in this one. The Bills are favored -6.5. The total is 39.5. We've got Nick from the Insiders Room to talk this matchup up east with a really low total. And a lot of people really like the Bills entering this season. Josh Allen is entering his third year at the helm as quarterback. So what you got on this one? Do you like the Bills like everyone else, or are you going with the Jets or the total?
I'm going to steer clear from the total on this one. Although if I was going to play it, I would kind of like this under. But no, I'm on the Bills, and I do have a good reason behind that. Mostly because the Jets' offense, it's been hit hard by the injury bug, and specifically to the receiving core. Denzel Mims, that was their first round pick. He hasn't even practiced since the start of the training camp due to a hamstring injury. Rashad Perryman, he hasn't practiced in over a week due to a knee injury. Jeff Smith, he's out for a couple more weeks with a shoulder issue. And Vincent Smith, he's out until October with a core muscle injury. And so, they haven't been able to practice leading up to this point, and they're all injured anyways. And so that begs the question, who is Sam Darnold going to throw to? Even if these guys were playing, Darnold and the Jets are facing a very stingy Bills defense. That was the strength of the team last year. Obviously, Le'Veon Bell, he's going to be leaned upon heavily here by the Jets offense. But then that just really leaves the unit one-dimensional. So in short, I think the Jets, they simply have too many questions than answers heading into week one on both sides of the ball. But on the other side of the ball, expectations, they're obviously big. Because Tom Brady, he's gone from New England. And so, diehard Bills fans, they are definitely thinking now this is our time. You mentioned Josh
Right.
Allen there. He's in his third year. I don't think he's in the same class, obviously, as a Patrick Mahomes or a Lamar Jackson, but he has a really great coach in Sean McDermott. And the good news is that Allen, he still has room to grow and become a better player.
Right. And he got a new receiver in Stephon Diggs, which is a nice little pickup for that Bills team. But as you alluded to, both these teams were actually pretty good on defense. Everybody knows the Bills' defense is really good, but the Jets weren't terrible either. They actually were both top five defenses in yards per play on their defense, being the lowest allowed in the league. I know that's a little bit of cherry picking, but I think in this one that I would like an under. The Jets under in 5 of their last 6. And as you mentioned, a lot of injuries to their offense. The Bills were one of those teams that they had a great defense, but sometimes the offense couldn't put up the numbers to back it. Only 19 points per game last season. The Jets, 17 points per game. And yeah, the total is pretty low on this one, but I still like an under.
I would agree. As we pointed out, Le'Veon Bell, he's going to see a lot of action today. This is actually a rematch of last year's season opener, and the Bills came from behind on the road to win 17-16 as a 2.5-point underdog. But that was then, and this is now. This is in Buffalo. The Jets are coming to town with a patchwork offensive line, and so yeah, I'm going to lay the points with the Bills, and so that's my play in this one.
Oh, it just makes me upset that we're not going to see all those fans jumping through picnic tables in the tailgate, which
Bills
maybe there'll
Mafia.
still be some rogue Bills Mafia fans, but that's my favorite part of the Bills by far. Well, that's going to do it for Jets and Bills talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Nick from the Insiders Room. Thanks for tuning in to Picks and Parlays.